gives you the ability to truly collaborate by allowing you to share and edit documents or applications during your video conference. You have complete control over what you share, how you share it, and when you share it during your meeting for better business productivity. Once you are logged into the video desktop, click the drop-down arrow next to the Share button to view your sharing options. You can choose to share your entire desktop by selecting your display from the Share list. This will allow your participants to view all activity on that given display, just as if they were in your office peeking over your shoulder watching you work on your computer. A quick tip: keep in mind that if you have instant messaging or pop-up reminders, your participants will see those messages appear when you're sharing your display. You might want to consider turning those off while you're sharing your display during your meeting to limit the distraction. If you see an option for sharing more than one display, like you see here with Display 1 and Display 2, this indicates that you have more than one monitor connected to your computer. You will need to select the display that you want your participants to see. Keep in mind that your participants will only see what you're presenting for the display that you select. You can also select from any open application on your local machine that appears in the drop-down list. This will allow participants to only see and view the specific application that you are sharing. Once you select to share your display or a specific application, you will know that you are sharing because the share icon will turn green. There are a few sharing best practices that I want to show you to help optimize the viewing experience for your participants. If you are sharing a single application and specifically a PowerPoint presentation, it is important that you place your presentation in PowerPoint slideshow mode to share it as a slideshow and not in editor mode. Let me show you a few options for doing this. First, you can go to your PowerPoint application and select From Beginning, or click the slideshow button in the lower right corner of PowerPoint. This places you in regular slideshow mode. You now need to go to the video desktop and click the drop-down arrow next to the Share button. Notice that you have two options for sharing in PowerPoint. You need to choose the PowerPoint slideshow. You are now sharing at full screen resolution, which does take up more bandwidth and is required for a crisp presentation. Your second and best option for sharing a PowerPoint presentation is to set your default settings to Browsed by an individual window. Let me show you how to do this. Click on the Slideshow tab, select the Setup Slideshow, and make sure that you have selected the second option for Browsed by an individual window. Now click OK. This setting will now be default for you in PowerPoint. Now go ahead and click to start the slideshow by selecting From Beginning, or click in the lower right corner on the slideshow button. This will put the presentation into full screen mode. When the presentation is in full screen mode, it is sending more data than is necessary when you share it in your video desktop. As a best practice, minimize the PowerPoint show window and resize it to remove the black space you see on the sides. This will now send just enough data to make the slideshow take up all of the screen real estate, and it will optimize the viewing experience. Now resize and move the PowerPoint application to the left of the video desktop to view your PowerPoint application and the video desktop side by side. If you want to see what your participants are viewing to ensure that you have set this up correctly, click on the toggle button on the video desktop toolbar and select your name. You will now see what you are sharing in the video desktop. You are now ready to begin collaborating using video. To learn more about enhancing the way you meet using video, visit our Knowledge Center. We hope to meet you soon on video.